What is going on, guys? My name is Taylor Stuber, and I'm here to break down the Team USA versus France showdown slates on DraftKings and FanDuel.com. I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys are new here or haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and then comment below with your favorite play of the day, or comment anything. It really helps out the algorithm, gets me more views, helps grow our community. Which, by the way, speaking of community, if you haven't joined our Discord already, it's completely free. Make sure to join that. We are at over 1,100 people. If you like talking sports, talking basketball, gambling, DFS, you need to be in there. We have people talking in there around the clock 24/7. It's going to be linked below as well as in the pinned comment. These slates are going to be fun. I will be live streaming about 30 minutes before lock of this slate, and I will be live streaming the entire game, so make sure to be here. It was a good time last time out. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. So, of course, this video is sponsored by UnderdogFantasy.com yet again. Use code Stuber, S-T-U-B-E-R, when signing up and depositing for a free $25 of instant credit with any amount of deposit. So, if you guys deposit $10, you get $25 free to play with. And with that $25, you can enter the puppy to 5 times. That's what I would suggest doing with your money. $100,000 up top. You can draft these teams literally whenever you want. I end up doing my drafts at like 2 a.m. when I'm up late, not doing anything. Can have a good time drafting fantasy football teams like all night long. So would really appreciate if you guys could do that. Link is in the description. Remember, code Stuber, S-T-U-B-E-R, when signing up and depositing. Let me know if you guys do that. I will make sure to set you guys up with something pretty special. Very few of you guys have taken advantage of this deal. I'm telling you, I have something special for you guys. But we will start with DraftKings USA versus France, a 175.5 over-under. USA are currently 12.5 point favorites. As always, I am really just interested in Kevin Durant. He plays almost all of his minutes until the games blow out. He almost plays all of the minutes until the game blows out, because look at this game against Czech Republic. He ended up playing 28 of the 30 minutes in the first 3 quarters, and then the game blew out because of him. And then same thing in Spain, except he played a couple minutes in the 4th quarter, but he would have ended up playing around 35 minutes. And then Australia, more of the same. He played pretty much all of the minutes until the game ended up blowing out. If this game stays within 12.5 points, I do believe that Kevin Durant's probably going to play 35 minutes. This is the gold medal game. So Kevin Durant is the beacon of consistency when it comes to Team USA. I'm very, very excited to play him, and I'm more than likely going to be captaining him on both sides. The clear highest upside option and the safest option. So the best of both worlds with Kevin Durant. Now, Damien Lillard, I mean, when we came into it, after watching the preparation games, I was all over Damien Lillard just because his minutes were just as secure as Kevin Durant's, but he has been probably the worst player on Team USA thus far. In the last couple of games, his minutes have suffered due to that, but he is continuing to start. So if he gets hot, and he does have this pedigree, like obviously Damien Lillard is one of the best players in the world. If he starts getting hot, I mean, nobody's going to play him because he's been playing so poorly. Don't be surprised when he pops off for like 40 fantasy points in this game and plays over 30 minutes. Because with him playing so poorly, obviously his minutes been getting cut down, but that's been giving additional minutes to guys like Devin Booker, Zach LaVine, these other guards on Team USA. But Lillard going to be a contrarian GPP play for me. Jrue Holiday has been probably the second best player outside of Kevin Durant. Quite the opposite of Damian Lillard. He was a late addition to this team, ended up showing up pretty much the day of the first game and has been the second best player ever since then. He has been very, very consistent. And if I were to pick a second favorite player on this Team USA squad, it is going to be Jrue Holiday. Guys like Zach LaVine, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker are pretty much, whoever is shooting the best that day. A couple of games ago it was Tatum. Last game it was Booker. If they're not shooting well, they're not going to play as many minutes. obviously. So if you're trying to be safe, I probably wouldn't play these kind of guys. I would kind of focus on France, who have a much tighter rotation, and you know where the points are going to be coming from. I do think that Bam Adebayo plays a bit more minutes this game than he did last, and especially more minutes than Draymond Green, just to match the size of Rudy Gobert. The biggest gripe with this Team USA squad is that they are very, very small, but against Rudy Gobert, obviously a 7-footer, you're going to need some size, and I don't think they can get away with Draymond Green at the 5, and so maybe they bring out Bam, and Bam has been a very, very good per minute producer, much like he is in the actual NBA. So I do like Bam Adebayo as a low-owned play, and he's only 5,400, so one of my favorite plays on Team USA. Now we move over to Team France. Now these are the guys I really want to play. I don't mind Rudy Gobert up top. I think he is a safe play. He's going to play around 30 minutes last time out. He played 30 minutes, put up his best fantasy performance, but the last couple of games I think have been kind of fluky. Like 2 games ago, he ended up shooting 13 times, which is a huge outlier, but they were kind of taking advantage of how small Italy is. And USA is small, but they are not as small as Italy. And then last game out, Rudy Gobert was just a monster on the boards. Don't think he actually has that good of a game again. I do think he is safer around 30 fantasy points. I'm much more interested in guys like Evan Fournier and Nando De Colo. Nando De Colo's price at 7,400 is abysmal. He's the best point per dollar play on this slate to me. I was all over him last time out, and it is crazy to me that he was pretty low owned in both the main slate and the showdown. His minutes have been on the fritz for a multitude of reasons, whether it be a blowout or they had already secured their spot in the winners bracket or the winners group, or him getting in foul trouble this game and then shooting 0 for 5 as well. He has been a per minute monster in a gold medal game. I believe he plays in anywhere between 32 and 35 minutes. That's obviously going to cut into minutes of guys like Thomas Hurdle, who I think could be a popular spend down option. He's really good on a per minute basis, but Evan Fournier was also in foul trouble last game, so I think his minutes could be down a bit. But guys up top like Rudy Gobert, Fournier, Nando De Colo, and then Nicholas Batum at 4,800. This is another just egregious price. I don't understand it. He played 38 minutes 2 games ago, played 33 minutes last game. He has been really good, like overachieving, to be honest, in the rebound and steal department. But with him playing so many minutes and he's one of their better defenders. He's going to be needed in this game. At 4,800, it's hard to avoid. And then TLC, Timothy Luau Cabarro, should see minutes in like the 18 to 20 minute range. I think he was a bit lucky last game he was shooting very well from 3, and Fournier was in a bit of foul trouble. So I expect Fournier's minutes to go up, TLC's minutes to go down just a little bit, but he's 3,800. And then Gershon Yabusele at 1,600. He's going to continue to start. I've been on him all tournament because he's a pretty good player. Was really good in the preparation games, but really didn't show out until last game when everybody was on him, of course. But he should continue to play around 22 minutes, play 24 minutes last game out. But I think this game ultimately goes small outside of Rudy Gobert. So we probably see a closing lineup of TLC out there with the rest of the starters absent of Gershon Yabusele. I still think at 1,600, if you're trying to captain a guy like Kevin Durant and get as many of these high-priced guys as you can, fitting in Gershon Yabusele is not the worst thing. 1,600 is probably way too cheap for him. Move over to the FanDuel side. Yeah, I'm probably just going to lock in Kevin Durant. There's really not many scenarios where I see him getting outscored unless he gets into foul trouble or Dame gets hot or Drew Holiday continues to do his thing and Durant kind of has a letdown game. I'm going to get different with other parts of my lineup, not with Kevin Durant up top. Like I said, I don't mind Drew Holiday from Team USA, even at 14,000. And then, Damien Lillard's only 11,500. So the recency bias is going to bite people here. I think, he does have a ton of upside. So he can just blow this price tag out of the water, and he's going to be very, very low owned because he's been playing poorly. But if he starts playing well, he's going to play a lot more minutes than he has been recently. And then Bam Adebayo, again, this guy at 9,500 on FanDuel, where you get 3 points for steals and blocks, which is what he does very, very well. Very good per minute producer. if he's going to play extended minutes over Draymond Green at the 5, because they are facing a 7-footer in Rudy Gobert, I think Bam Adebayo stands to be a very good play. And then on France, yeah, Evan Fournier is only 13.5K. DeColo is 12.5K. In the most abysmal pricing, Nicholas Batum is 9K. So this guy is going to probably play mid-30s minutes. He is way safer than everybody around him, like way safer than everybody around him, even like 2K higher than him. He's a much safer play, and he does have some upside. He had, I mean, like the last couple of games, he's getting like 4 or 5 stocks a game, which on FanDuel, that's an extra 12, 15 points. So absolutely love Nicholas Batum over there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe, like this video, comment below. Summer League is right. We're on the cusp of Summer League, and if you guys want to join my Patreon, get my exact FanDuel lineups, my cores, cheat sheets, my player pools on DraftKings for Summer League. This Olympic slate we're talking about right now, NFL preseason, UFC fight cards on Saturdays. Now is the best time to join. $25 for the rest of the month. So if you guys want to join, now is the time. We've been having a good time over there, and if you guys want to just have a good time, not spend any money, make sure to join the Discord. Come hang out with us. Over 1,100 members strong. And dude, yeah, make sure to be at the live stream before this, and at the live stream, it is going to be a very, very fun time. It was really fun last time out. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. Best of luck, and until next time, peace.